Hi guys, welcome to my channel Himanshi's Heavenly Hacks, and this is Himanshi coming up with new video which gives you lots and lots more information which could be easy and simple and you would be able to apply it quickly in your daily life. So today I'm gonna talk about few quick home remedies which you can do to treat your cold, and I'm sure most of you must be knowing this and maybe some of you knowing but would not be able to apply because you may not be believing, or maybe if you believe you don't have time or you can't make it to that extent. So from the dietitian perspective, I'm just going to give you few tips so that you can include that, and when you have cold and cough you would be able to treat quickly and easily. Maybe to most of the extent you can avoid medicines, because I do so. I don't take lots of medicine when I am all cough and cold. Touch wood, I don't catch cold so easily, and whenever I have, I ensure that I treat it with my natural remedies, whatever I know. Reason why I'm sitting here and sharing with you today. So without further ado, let's get started. First and foremost important is tea. So I'm sure most of you must be loving tea, but I'm not talking about the regular teas out here. Yes, you can have regular tea also, what you prepare at home once or twice a day when you are when you have cough and cold. However, I would suggest you to have herbal teas like ginger tea, cinnamon tea, ajwain tea, or you can mix both all the herbs like ginger, ajwain and soft, and then just you can sip it in, because that provides very much relief to your throat. And what I would suggest to have you my type of a tea, wherein what I do, I just boil water and then I add tulsi leaves in that, and then a little bit of ginger in it, or you can take a little more ginger in it. Along with that, I'll add a little bit of cinnamon and then mint leaves after straining it off, and then I just boil everything together, or you can boil the mint leaves also together. Boil everything together and then just strain it off and sip it. If you can't avoid sugar, if you cannot, I don't add sugar, but if you just cannot avoid sugar, add a little bit of honey, because honey also provides lots of relief to your throat when you are on cold or infection. So just add a little bit of honey, or you can say 1 tablespoon of honey, or you can add stevia if you don't like sugar, or you can just have it plain as if. And if you just really cannot have it because it would be little strong, then you can have half teaspoon of sugar in it, or try to avoid it and then have it sip by sip. You would be able to see lots of relief, because I do this when I am infected, like twice a day, which provides lots relief to my throat. And even you would be able to sleep better when you have this, especially the ginger tea. If you have ginger tea in the night, you will be able to sleep better. And maybe for some reason you do it once or twice, what you do before sleep, because when you sleep while cough and cold, you get lots of irritation in your throat, or maybe have cough which is kind of troubling you or interrupting your sleep. So what you do, you just take a piece of ginger, peel it off and just put it in your mouth and just sleep it off. Where you are kind of taking your saliva in, that ginger syrup or ginger juice would get inside your throat, and that would provide you relief entire night. So I would feel that the ginger is super food, and it helps so well when you are on cough and cold or any kind of infection. Next point, gargling. Gargling is really very important. I know most of you must be doing that, and you should surely do. What you can do, just take a warm water and add pinch of a salt. I would here suggest you to have pink Himalayan salt rather than having those normal salt, because that helps really well. So just take warm water, add like half teaspoon or teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. You then just gargle it, and it is advisable to have gargling twice a day, should be fine. So that would be the thing that would give you a quick relief. Now another point, get rid of congestion and drippy nose. You should definitely take steam. You can, so now what kind of a steam? First is you can take ajwain steam. What is ajwain steam? What do? You just take a pan and just heat it up and just throw ajwain seeds over that, let it pop, and when it pops you will get a good steam. So when you get the steam, just be on that and just take that steam of ajwain steam. That would get extremely very relief in your infection, or when you try to inhale or you breathe. Apart from that, the second one, steaming, is the regular steaming, which you take it with the evaporated water. You do not add anything. I have seen people adding those medicines and all those easy vapor up medicines and all, do not add that. Just add a little bit of clove steam, whatever you take, that gets inside your throat, and definitely it will get relief to your irritated throat. Another point would be bathroom steaming. That is more effective, and that is also suggested to all the kids out there. So bathroom steaming, what you do, you just get your geyser on and just let the water go in, and then the steam to get out. So whatever the steam would get out, it will accumulate in your washroom, and then whatever the steam you get accumulated, you just get inside that and close the room and take that steam. So that could also be the better way to treat your cold naturally and easily. Okay, one more thing could be adding a bonus point out here, taking water which is boiled with cloves. So cloves, what happens, it's a great ingredient when it comes to treat cold, because it has got antibacterial property, antiviral property. What you do, you just take a good amount of a water, a bottle or so, and then add few like 10 to 12 cloves in it and boil it well. When it comes to the when it comes to warm, then you just put it in the of your bottles, which is like heat proof bottles, and then sip it whenever you need. I would suggest you to avoid plain water or room temperature water while you are on cold and cough, and have this clove water, because this is something which I did. Even my mom told me to do it when I was young, and that treated me so well that I kind of avoid infection to an extent also. No longer I get cold, and when I get also, I take this, and that gives me a great benefit. Next one, I would suggest you to make one syrup which could be easily available, and everything is available in your kitchen. So the syrup would be made out of honey. So just take 1 teaspoon, or if you can take little more, 1 tablespoon of honey, a pinch of cinnamon in it, and then lime juice for 3 to 4 drops should be fine. So mix everything and have it together. That would extremely give you benefit. Next up is, you can take golden milk. So what is golden milk? Basically, you boil your milk, and then you add pinch of cinnamon and half teaspoon of turmeric in it. So basically it is called golden milk. So you boil all that together. That turmeric, what is having the antibacterial property, would definitely provide good relief to your throat, and it is best when you have this golden milk or turmeric milk before you go to sleep, before you go to bed in the night. So try to have it every day until you get it treated, your cold and cough. One more effective thing which you could do to adjust your sleeping position. So take a pillow and place it horizontally. Your mucus would be at standstill, and you would be able to breathe easily. Another good point is that to be very clean at this moment you have infection, cold, cough or anything, because when you are clean you won't be able to pass any infection to your friends, family, kids out there. So just keep your things to your own, and whatever things you are using, like your any of your clothes or anything, just keep them washing and make it fresh and to yourself. When it comes to food, you can take food which is like hot. Try to avoid cold rice which is already cooked already and you are having it cold, then it might irritate your throat. So if you wanted to have rice, you can have it, but have it warm or hot when it is prepared. Apart from that, there is a myth about curd. They say that you shouldn't have curd. So when it is just out of the fridge, you can have fresh curd, freshly prepared curd at home while cold also. That would not make any difference, or that would not interrupt your cold. So another thing which you can try would be soups. All the soups are very effective, like vegetable soup, corn soup, tomato soup, etc. So if you can have these soups in between your meals or maybe pre-meal, it will be really good to just kind of treat your throat so well. There is one more effective thing which I just came across: nutmeg powder. So nutmeg powder, what you do, you have the entire one, it's fine, you can grate it off, or if you have the powder, it's even good. So what you do, take a pinch of nutmeg powder, mix that in honey and just have it twice a day. Nutmeg powder has got a warm properties and a very good natural remedies to treat your cold. So I would suggest you to have that as well, and that would work as magical thing. So now I hereby attaching few more foods which you can see in the coming clips, and you can have a look and you can read that, so that you can get more benefit. If at all you have common cold, cough, sneezing problem, etc., then you can just have a look on this, try that, and I am extremely very sure in the initial phase, if you do these remedies, you would be able to avoid visiting doctor or being on those medications, because I do so and I get lots of relief. There are hardly chances when I go to doctor for common cold, I try to treat that initially, and if it doesn't help me, only then I go. So I would suggest you to try these remedies. Even if you are on medication, not a problem, you can try these remedies and you would be able to see those infection getting slower and better. So I would request you to please check out few more clips, and that's it for today's. That was the few things which I wanted to deliver. Thank you so much for watching this and giving me your valuable time for this video. Please subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.